I think I was in kindergarten. And I was on the school bus, and it was like the first day of school where you have to bring your teacher a gift.
Oh God!
And my mother, who comes from a very
this story. This story is horrifying.
It's really horrifying, and it's kind of gross.
It's worse than setting the woods on fire.
Yeah, it's worse than setting the woods on fire. I'm gonna have to say it is. And so my mother, who's like, I come from an immigrant Greek family, and my mother made baklava, slaving for hours to make the most perfect baklava, gave it to me to bring to the teacher. And while I used to get motion sickness. I still do. I can't be in a car for a long time. I always have to sit up front or else I get really sick. So I got sick on the bus and I threw up on this. And I remember I had to go into the bathroom now before I went to see my class. I washed it off as best as I could, washed it off. And then I went in, and the teacher, and I know you're going to find this very hard to believe, but this actually happened. I actually brought, because I didn't want to get in trouble. My mother is Greek. They're very strict. You know, It wasn't a timeout. It was a slap back then. I don't, you know. So anyway, so I just had to, power through. And I brought these, the baklava over to my teacher. And she must have been very hungry. I'm sorry. Because this bitch did not even flinch. Okay. Can we just... She just kind of, she did. She was like picking through it because it was wet, because I tried to get rid of it. She opened it, took a piece, and actually ate it. And she was like, delicious. And I was like, you're welcome. That vomit was extra. Anyway, and that was my other story. So,
first of all, I hate that.
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't?
Teachers,
it's
take
a fetish thing.
Take note, teachers. Do not accept food.
Yeah, it's wet.
It was wet. I was trying to. I washed it off.
Baklava is naturally wet. So,
but the other thing is, like, why couldn't she? I mean, vomit smells, and
was there no cellophane?
No, it was like in like paper. It wasn't in cellophane. No, it was wrapped up like in paper, because I remember her picking through it. It was wet. It was kind of whatever, and she opened it up, and then she did take a bite, and she was like, delicious. And all I could think about was,
she faked that.
I got away with it. That's all I thought about. It's like I dodged a bullet, and that was it.